What if I told you the world didn't end in an instant? That the extinction of dinosaurs wasn't a sudden bang, but a slow, horrifying countdown? 10 days. That's all it took to end 165 million years of domination. This is the story of how the greatest creatures on Earth vanished, day by day, breath by breath. Welcome to the last 10 days of the dinosaurs. Day 10, the calm before the chaos. The Earth was alive. Lush green forests, enormous creatures grazing, and fierce predators hunting under open skies. Tyrannosaurus rex ruled the land. Pterosaurs soared above. And deep in the oceans, reptiles the size of buses glided silently. There were no signs of doom. But far above them, beyond the clouds, beyond the stars, a silent killer was racing toward Earth. An asteroid, 6 miles wide, traveling faster than a bullet on a direct collision course. Day 9, ripples in the void. Still invisible to Earth, the asteroid began distorting gravitational fields. The moon tugged at the oceans in unusual ways. Small animals grew restless, herds shifted their paths, birds chirped strangely, nature sensed it. But the giants, they didn't. Their footsteps still thundered, the earth beneath them still steady. They had no idea their empire had entered its final countdown. Day 8 to day 6, shadows over paradise. The sky began changing, just slightly. A faint shimmer during sunset. Magnetic fields fluctuated. Migratory patterns broke down. Volcanoes in distant lands rumbled slightly louder. And somewhere, deep in the ancient seas, marine creatures began sinking to darker depths. But on land, dinosaurs still roared, hunted, fed, and bred, unaware they were living in a fading dream. Day 5, the first signs of dread. Unusual shooting stars lit up the night sky. Some pterosaurs refused to take flight. Herds of herbivores stampeded with no clear reason. And then, the atmosphere trembled. Animals looked to the sky, but there was nothing yet to see. The countdown continued. The clock was ticking. Day 4, echoes of the end. A sudden gust of cosmic radiation touched the upper atmosphere. Weather patterns became erratic. Small fires broke out. Birds vanished into trees and didn't return. And above them all, in the blackness of space, the asteroid had now become a visible speck, getting larger, brighter, closer. Day 3, panic in the wild. The asteroid, now brighter than the moon, began to heat the upper atmosphere. Nocturnal animals stayed hidden. Apex predators stopped hunting. Silence fell over the jungles, a silence that had never existed in Earth's history. And then a sound, a low, distant hum, not from Earth, but from the heavens. Doom was approaching. Day 2, eyes on fire. Dinosaurs looked up. They saw it. A blazing ball tearing through the sky like a second sun. The clouds lit up, and then a deafening roar. Not thunder, not wind, but the voice of extinction itself. Panic spread. Herds stampeded, cliffs crumbled, trees cracked. This was not a predator they could fight. It was something far beyond their understanding. Day 1, impact. The asteroid struck near what we now call the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The force? Equal to 10 billion atomic bombs. A flash of light brighter than 1,000 suns. Mountains melted, oceans boiled. The shockwaves circled the planet in minutes. Everything within 1,000 kilometers was instantly vaporized. Dinosaurs were thrown hundreds of feet by the blast. Fires erupted everywhere. And then came the real killer. Ash. Smoke. Sulfur. A cloud of death that rose into the sky and wrapped the planet in darkness. Hours after impact, the long night begins. The sun disappeared. The sky turned black. Temperatures dropped. Photosynthesis stopped. Plants died. Herbivores starved. And without prey, predators soon followed. Acid rain poured down. Earthquakes shattered continents. Tsunamis crushed coastlines. It wasn't just a catastrophe, it was a planetary reset. The final days, the last roar. In the darkness, the mighty dinosaurs took their final breaths. Triceratops collapsed beside withered trees. Tyrannosaurus, the apex predator of its time, stood alone, surrounded by ash and silence. One by one, they all vanished. And the age of dinosaurs came to a quiet, tragic end. But all hope was not lost. Beneath the soil, tiny mammals survived. High in the skies, some birds endured. In the shadows of death, life found a way. And millions of years later, we would arrive. The children of survival, the living legacy of the fallen giants. The last 10 days of the dinosaurs weren't just about extinction. They were a reminder of how fragile life can be, even for the most powerful creatures to ever walk the earth. And yet, from the ashes of destruction came the seeds of new life. We are living proof that survival is possible, that even in the darkest moments, nature finds a way forward. This was the untold story of the dinosaurs' final days. If you found this journey fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You're watching Kainat Rana Worldview, where history, science, and mystery come alive. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.